today's video, I'm going to discuss my understanding about what is marine environment, the major sources of marine environment pollution and its impact to human, to animals, and to shipping industry. Next, I'm going to discuss the MARPOL Convention, its history, objectives, and annexes. So, before we start, let me remind you that this video is only for educational purposes only. So, what is marine environment? So, marine environment is the ocean, seas, bays, estuaries, and other major water bodies, including their surface interface and interaction with the atmosphere and with the land seaward of the main high water mark. So let's go to the major sources of marine environment pollution. So there are two major sources of marine environment pollution, namely the land-based sources and shipping and maritime industry. So first, let's tackle about the land-based sources. So the main sources of marine pollution land-based are byproduct of industry, runoff of agricultural pesticide and herbicide, effluents discharged from urban areas, exploration and exploitation activities. And next is the main sources of shipping and maritime industry. So the main sources of marine pollution of shipping and maritime industry are collision grounding or accidental discharge, the operational discharge, tank washing, next is ballasting, deballasting machinery space discharge, and lastly is docking. So now, let's talk about the impact of marine pollution to humans. So, chemicals such as oil, mercury, lead, pesticide, and other heavy metals can all be found within the ocean and can contaminate water supplies and our food chain by affecting the marine life involved. So, if humans are exposed to these toxic chemicals for a long period of time, then this can result in dangerous health problems, which includes hormone issues, reproductive issues, and damage to our nervous system and kidneys. So next, the impact to animals. So plastic kills fish, birds, marine mammals, and sea turtles. So it can destroy habitats and even affects animals' mating rituals, which can have devastating consequences and can wipe out entire species. And lastly, let's talk about the impact to shipping industry. So because of the increasing marine pollution produced by shipping industry, some people are complaining already because of pollution that is being released on the ship. And because of this, it may affect the workload of the shipping industry, resulting into the decline rate of transportation and may result to having seafarers having problems on joining ship in order to get a job. So this is where the MARPOL comes in. So the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships 1973 and the Protocol of 1978 relating thereto MARPOL 73/78. But first, let's talk about the history of MARPOL and when it was adopted, entered into force, and its objective. So the original MARPOL Convention was signed on February 17, 1973 but did not come into force. The current convention is a combination of 1973 Convention and the 1978 Protocol. So it entered into force on October 2, 1983. As of 31st of December 2005, 136 countries, representing 98% of the world shipping tonnage, are parties to the convention. So the objective of MARPOL 73/78 is to desire to achieve the complete elimination of international pollution of the environment by oil and other harmful substances and to minimize accidental discharge. And now, let's talk about the 6 annexes of MARPOL. So way back when I was in senior high school, our instructor gave us an acronym of the 6 annexes, which is the UNOHA-SIGA. So the first Annex 1 is the Regulation for the Prevention of Pollution by Oil. Next, the Annex 2, which is the Regulation for the Control of Pollution by Noxious Liquid. And next, the Annex 3, Prevention of Pollution by Harmful Substances Carried in Sea in Package Form. And next, the Annex 4 is the Prevention of Pollution by Sewage from Ships. And Annex 5 is the Prevention of Pollution by Garbage from Ships. And last is the Annex 6, which is the prevention of air pollution from ships. So, before to end this video, let me remind you to click the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell in order for you to be updated of my upcoming videos. Peace!